My beautiful people, Charlton Prince, Charlton Charles here. And I want to take a little time to talk about something that is quite, very, 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 very much important. It's called, it's okay to let go, it's okay to move on, it's okay to done with this. We're talking relationships, you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure, a lot of people out there, they're in a relationship that is toxic. A lot of people in a relationship that is toxic, but they stay. And when you hear the reason why they stay, it's baffling. You know what I'm saying? But also try to put yourself in their shoes and try to understand where they're coming from. My peoples? So I'll get right into it. A sister of mine, she going through some shit. When I tell her she going through some shit, I ain't talking about she getting a little horn or she or something like that. I'm talking about all her money is being spent on things that she doesn't even want. Everything that she worked for is going down the drain, and she's there toughing it out, so to speak. She's there because she got young children. And then she called me, because I open up myself to be a good listener. I may not have the right advice or the best advice for you at a point, but I'm a good listener. So she reached out to me and we had a good long conversation. And I listened and she kept telling me all the reason that she should leave. She keeps telling me all the reason that she should leave, but she have one reason to stay. And the reason for her staying is because of her young children. So she's there 15 years into this relationship already. All her money is going down the drain. She's paying for things that she don't even use. And the guy is very abusive to her. Not physical though, you don't hit. But very abusive emotionally and stuff like that. You don't take her nowhere. He call her names and stuff like that. And she's there. She said, Charlton, the only reason I don't leave is because of my children. I don't want to leave because my children is going to be affected. And I want to make sure that I provide a home for my kids. Now, my first instinct was to tell her, you're talking shit, leave the man, go your way. But then you got to think about, not everybody is at the same strength as you. Not everybody at the same level as you when it comes to dealing with situations. And a lot of us have advice when we're not in that situation. So we know what to tell you if you're not, I'm not dealing with this, so I know what to tell you. I ain't got nothing to lose. So just walk out, girl, you're going to make it. When you invest a lot, so much into a relationship already, and then to tell yourself, hey, you know what, this is it, I'm done. A lot of people just see relationship as two persons together. A lot of people see relationship as a lifetime thing, especially marriage. But I'm here to tell you today, my people, no matter what it is that tied you to that person, if you're not being the best person you could be with them, if you don't have the best life that you could have, if you're not reaching your dreams, if you're not reaching your goals, if you're not being respected, if you're not being loved, if you're not being cared for and appreciated, then it's okay to leave. Because at the end of the day, we stay because of our kids, we stay because of our mortgage, we stay because of our businesses tied up together, and we're not happy. Remember, we have one life to live. One single life to live. Afterlife is not guaranteed. Afterlife is not guaranteed. A lot of people want to talk shit about, afterlife is not guaranteed. You don't know. The truth and in fact, ain't nobody told you what the afterlife is like. So you don't know if afterlife is achieved. This little life that you have here, make sure that you enjoy it. I know it's tough, it's hard to say, I'm going to walk out on a 20-year relationship. I'm 50 years old right now, and I want to start over. It's hard to think about it. Think about it. Imagine you're 50 years old. 50 years old. And now you want to walk away from a relationship that you spent 30 years of your life in. It's not easy. And don't ever get confused when you see people in relationship for a long time and they just cannot walk away. They can't. Bro, it's not easy to even get up and say, you know what, that's it, I'm done. It's not easy. It's not easy. But it's necessary, because your happiness matters. Your happiness matters. It's not easy to walk away from a relationship. It's not easy. It's never easy, but your happiness matters. You are one of a kind. 7 billion people in the world, you are one of a kind. One of a kind. No one think like you, no one reason like you, no one song like you, no one look like you. You are one of a kind, a unique person. You are unique, and you deserve to be appreciated, and you deserve to be loved. So it doesn't matter if you're 60, Doesn't matter if it's 70, doesn't matter if you're 80, and you're in a relationship where that person is making you feel less of a person, it's okay to walk away. Nobody cannot hold that against you. A lot of women walk around the road, they walk around, makeup on, and the face look good, nice handbag and everything, driving good car, and deep down inside they're not happy. A lot of men walk around, latest jeans, latest clothes, and all kind of thing, looking good, sports enough, drinking expensive drink, but they are not happy. They are not happy, my peoples. They are not happy. I'm telling you this, they are not happy. Your happiness matters. I would give up a 5-story house. I would give up a 5-story house to live in a little one bedroom flat, and I'm happy. And I don't gotta worry about how that why no one gotta mistreat me, no one gotta treat me bad or disrespect me and stuff like that. Because when you understand the value of life and how valuable this one little piece of life that you have is, when you understand the true value of this life, and you understand that this afterlife, what everyone talk about, and they talk about the streets is filled with gold, and nothing guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed after this. This is the one life. The only thing that is guaranteed is right now. I am breathing. There's air in my lungs right now. I could speak. I could look. I could think. I could feel right now. This is the only thing that matters. When you go to sleep, you don't even know what's going on. Just imagine this. You go to sleep and you don't know what's happening. You don't even know what's going on around you. So that whole 6 hours sleep that you get, that time that you have no memory of what happened in the world at that point. My people, just imagine if death was a long sleep. My peoples, your happiness matters. And I don't expect you just to get up out of an abusive relationship and just walk out and don't think twice about it. But it's necessary. It's necessary so you could have a fulfilling life. You could have a fulfilling life. You deserve it. You really do now. You really do. Long as a lot of us that treat a lot of people badly. Yeah, we did. We make a lot of mistakes. We hurt people. But even us, even the sinner man deserve a good life. You understand what I'm saying? Even someone who hurt you, they deserve a good life too. Everyone deserves a good life. We as people, we just forget that, we just think about, okay, I have to live in my situation. No, you don't. No, you don't. Don't stay for your kids, because you cannot be your best self. You cannot show your true potential and true love to your kids if you're pretending. It's okay to start over at 60. It's not easy. It's not easy. I applaud the mothers and the fathers who stick in abusive and toxic relationship for 20, 30 years because they wanted their children to have a good life. I applaud you. This is courageous right there. This is courageous right there. But imagine you live your whole life and you're not happy. Can you think about that? Imagine your kids happy the whole life. Fulfilling lives, they're happy, become professionals in their own right and all this stuff, and they're making good money. Everybody, they grew up and everything, but your whole life you stayed there and you are unhappy. So you live your whole life unhappy. You never been happy. You never know what it meant to be truly loved and appreciated. And when you're about to die, you think about your whole life and looking for a good memory, and there's none. A good memory, there's none. All your good memories is based on you seeing people happy. Can you think about that for a second? Can you really think about that for a second? Living your entire life, sacrificing everything for people around you, and at the end of the day, you look back at your life and then there is nothing that you could say that I did for myself. And I did this and I was truly happy about it. All the time you go to work was for somebody else. All the money that you made for somebody else. All the memories you make is to fulfill someone else's desire, and there's nothing for you. You deserve more than that. I'm sure you do. I know you do. I know you do. You do. You do. I do. I made a couple steps in my life, and I got rid of some people in my life because I said to myself that, hey, you don't belong here. You don't fit in here. You don't bring nothing to the table. All you do is take away from the table, and you never replenish. You don't feed me. You don't make sure that I'm good. You never check in, and And then there's nothing that you do for me. There's nothing that you do for me. I'm always doing for you. What is your purpose here? My people, so the five of us that are watching this live here right now, if you have a minute, don't even type. Just ask yourself that question. Think about the people in your life and ask yourself, what are they really doing in your life? Are they giving you something? Are they teaching you something? Are they adding value to your life? Are they opening doors for you? Are they causing opportunities to come in your favor? Are they growing with you? Are they causing you to grow? And if they cannot provide anything of these in your life, if they cannot provide it, then why are they there? Why you have them in your life? That baggage, you don't need that. It's like some contacts in my phone that I have because they post entertaining status. That's your purpose. I don't see the need to have a conversation with you because there's nothing that I could learn from you and there's nothing that you want to learn from me. There's nothing that we have in common. I have your number and I watch your status. That's your purpose. Yeah, people that just look at me because that's to them, I make them laugh. That's the purpose. That's the purpose. But then when you have no purpose at all, no purpose. If you want to see how useless something is, get a TV in your house, right? And have that TV where you want to put the TV. Put it in the place where you like to look at television. And then that TV spoiled within a month. And you want another TV, but you're not going to get it because you have that old TV in that position there. And you don't want to get rid of that old TV. It's not serving a purpose. It's not serving a purpose. There's no purpose to that television. There's none. Like, no purpose at all. There's none. There's no purpose to it. It's not showing. It's not collecting dust. It's just they collecting dust. And you have another television, brand new television outside, waiting to come in, but you cannot remove that television there because you just don't want to let that television go. That is craziness. So it is like some people in our life, they're like broken televisions. They're just in our life taking up space. They're just in our phone taking up space. They don't add no value to our life. They don't correct you when you're wrong. They don't correct you when you're wrong. They don't applaud you when you're right. When you get successful, they don't encourage you. They don't wish you good. They don't pray for you. They don't do nothing for you. They don't do anything for you. There's some people in your life that don't do anything for you. They never want to see you. They don't care. They don't want to see you reach no way. They don't care if you fail. They just don't care. They're just there in your life. And you have them there. And then you care about them. You take care of them. You try to advise them. You try to give them stuff. You offer financial advice. You offer physical advice. Everything that you could do for them, you do. But yet for all, they just day in your life like an old television. Those are the people that you have to get rid of in your life. But people, you in your right mind, you will never keep an old television in the position where you want to put your working television. There are a lot of people in our life that hold up space. I'll be honest about this. Let me tell you this, right? And this is what I do. If I meet a girl and I'm interested in her, and then I lose interest in her, I don't waste your time. I don't waste people's time. If I'm not interested in you, you're going to know. Because I'm not about to have you thinking, hey, Charlton really like me and Charlton don't. I don't like you. I don't. So I'm not gonna embarrass you and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna ask you to hang out. And if you ask me to hang out, I'm gonna tell you no. I don't entertain you if I don't, because I'm an old man. I don't have time for this shit. A lot of us here faking it. I don't have time to faking it. If we're not good, we're not good. If I don't consider you a friend, I don't. I just don't. If you're not a friend to me, you're not. I'm not gonna pretend and hype you up and stuff like that and make you feel like, hey, we're best buds. No, we're not. We're not good. We're not even friends. We're not even acquaintances. We spoke once and that was it. We're not good. It's just not. And that's it. That's the bottom line of it. We're too old to be pretending. Yeah, you know, I like you. Just imagine someone is trying to sell for music and you don't like the music and you go tell them, hey, you should invest in that. And you know that you don't like the music and you know the music is crap. Why would you do someone that? Make them invest the money in it now and now they're broke and nothing will happen for them in the music. I don't want no old television in my life. I've lost a lot of good friends because I was so immature and dumb. Really, and now no joke. I was immature and dumb, like really immature and real dumb, and I lost a lot of good people in my life. But then I understand why. Just sometimes in your life you go through a period of time where you don't have everything together. You're just making a lot of bad decisions and there's consequences to it. Make a lot of bad decisions. So you want to continue making a set of bad decisions. When are you going to do something for you? When are you going to do something for you, my peoples? When are you going to do something for you? When are you going to become the best version of yourself that you could possibly can? When you get rid of all the people in your life that are holding you back? When you're going to really take your time and actually take that class that you wanted to take? When you're going to work on your grammar? When you're going to work on your hygiene? Miss Evans, that's why I didn't answer your call. I'm on a live here, sweetie. Yeah? When you're gonna take that time in your life and really take care of the people that have been taking care of you? When you're going to support your friends, not by saying, hey, I wish you best in life, and when you actually go and purchase the product, when you become the best version of yourself. This is what it's all about, my people. It's becoming the best version of yourself. Be the best version of yourself. My people, I want to share this with you guys. I really want to share this here with you. And if you're here and you're looking at this, don't turn away. This is the purpose of all this here, you know, and sometimes life hits you. Let me share this with you guys. I'm not looking for pity. I'm a big man. I could handle my vibes. I know what I'm doing. Let me tell you this, right? On Saturday, last Saturday, my mom came and waked me up. I came home really late, and then I was watching a movie up to 5 o'clock. That's a weekend. I do shit on the weekend. I go to sleep 6 o'clock in the morning on the weekend because I could wake up anytime on Saturday. I'm not working. So mommy can't wake me up, and I'm so angry and stuff. But I grew up right. And I know you cannot quarrel with your mother. You disagree with a lot of things that mommy do, but you don't quarrel with your mother and you show a bad face. So I suck it up and I go and I check mommy, half asleep, walking on the road. Mommy said to me, Charlton, I need you to come and go in Grenville for me. Oh God, mommy, I do what? She said, Charlton, I win some money on a play for. That's a lot too. I need you to go and collect that money for me. I said, oh God, mommy, how much money? A good bit of money. I said, so mommy, that little money, man, you know what I'm saying? I said, mommy, I don't want to go. She said, come on, man, come and go for me, please, man, I want you to go. I said, okay, mommy, I'm coming. I turn around, I go, I take a bed and I get ready to go. When I go back, I call the ticket and I go Grenville. I go Grenville now and I go in the line, I stand up in the line, I look at wait, I go in front of the lady. I say, miss, I would like to get the winnings on this here. She running through the system. She say, no, sir, there are no winnings. I say, miss, you got to try again. She try again, no winnings. I call mommy and I say, mommy, hey, mommy, send me Grenville, where, sir? There are no winnings up here. I go back down, I put gas in my car and everything, and I go home and thing, and I go and drop the ticket for her. I say, mom, well, this is the thing to know. Mommy come on, she's sad. And I'm a little bit upset. I'll be honest, I'm upset. I wake up in my bed, I go Grenville, but I'm not about to show my mom a bad face. I wouldn't do it, just not me. So mommy come, and she's like, you know, Charlton, look back at gas money. I say, nah, mommy, keep that. Don't watch it. I say, you don't lose already. And we make a little laugh about it, and we joke about it, and we call that judge. Sunday morning, the same thing happened. They wake me up my bed again. This time, to rush my mom into the hospital. My mom had a heart attack. And this is not a story that I'm making up here. Saturday they wake me up. Sunday to go out for her. Sunday they waking me up to go and bring her in the hospital. My mom had a heart attack. Now, by the way, my mom doing really good right now, right? Imagine if I had quarreled with my mom to the point where we got so upset with each other that we don't speak. We're not good. And then the heart attack was the worst one. And she passed away. You know how I would have felt? Do you know how I would have felt knowing that the last words I had with my mom was quarreling over a trip to Grenville that cost me like $20? Do you know how I would have felt? My people, got to choose your battles. And I always thank the Almighty because I was such a hasty little guy in my youth. Now as I'm a man now, I don't have time to quarrel with people and shit like that. I just don't got time for it. I just don't. Choose your battles, especially with your parents, bro. I lost my grandmother last year and I was so upset with myself that because in my grandmother last couple of days, last couple of weeks, months, I didn't go see her. I just didn't go because my grandmother, how you would call it, disagreeable, and I wish she was still around. I really do. My mom, even granted that my grandmother did die after living a full life, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the value of people in your life, the people I value in your life, my people, you know, you don't have to fight with them over every little trivial matter, you know what I mean? I felt so good to know that I didn't quarrel with my mom. I know that she's sick, you know, I didn't have to go and put things aside, you know, we good. You know, my mom a queen, you know, I love her to death. When I said my family came together and we did pull through together, you know, we had each other back. That's why I didn't. And this is what's so important, my people. When you have a real circle of friends, a real circle of family, you don't need social media when you're dealing with serious issues. Because I didn't need to come here and look for support. I didn't need to come on social media with the random strangers and put my business out there for them to comfort me and support me and send me some whoosh-wash text in my inbox and stuff like that. We don't need that. Because I have a family. We have a strong support system. I have my circle of people that I trust with those information that are going to have my back with it. So this is why I always preach that you need a good circle. Because if you don't have a good circle, my people, if you don't have a good circle, then you find yourself needing people who don't care about you to be there for you. My family pulled through with voice messages, calls, you know, who came and visit, and we pulled through. No, mommy is doing excellent. She could be home any day now. And because we had a good family, a good circle of friends to cushion that blow. Not just people in your inbox, not just followers on Facebook and Instagram. Real people who have your back. Real people, myself as I will call this really. Real people who have your back, who hold you down. If you have those people in your life, when shit goes bad, they're there for you. And it make every bad situation just a little bit better. You make every emotional turmoil just a little more better. Make every drastic change in your life just a little more better. You make the bad news just a little more acceptable. You need people to be there for you, my peoples. And I'm telling you this because I know how important it is to have a circle of friends or have a strong family who's going to be there for you when things goes bad. My phone rang so much I had to put it in the group chat that don't call me. Like I had to be serious. Hey, don't call me. Let all information be in the chat here so I could look at it at my own convenience. Because everyone calling from the States, from Canada, from Barbados, my whole family scatter, and they're calling. And everyone want to know how mommy is doing. And that's the kind of support that you need in your life, people. It makes a bad time feel a little bit better. Make you feel like you got this. So forget the amount of followers that you got on social media, the amount of people who have your number. Forget that. Start to write down the amount of people that got your back. That's what's important. So those of you guys, you know, that just hearing about this, mommy's okay and she's coming on very nicely. She's back to her old self. And I thank God for that every day. I thank my circle for having my back. I thank my family for having my back. Right? With all that being said, my people, the point of all this is to tell you that it doesn't matter what you're going through, who you're going through it with, you deserve to be happy, and it's okay to move on. It's okay to get away from any toxic relationship at any point. It's okay. If you got the strength to do it, do it. This is what I want to tell you guys. Thank you guys for watching. And if you have not got your tickets yet for Christmas Brass 12, my people, Gittins Pharmacy, Grenada Optical, $45, Sunday the 13th, starting at 5 o'clock, Grenada Trade Center. See you guys there. Any questions you have, or not about the show, just personally you want to talk to me, you know, on Sundays is the day that I really get into my phone and respond to messages and all these things. And so hit me up. I got you. Stay blessed, stay safe, my peoples.